Hello my good people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kate, and today I'm gonna be making for you a simple recipe. And we have here our carrots. They're already cut into strips, and I have capsicum cut into strips, and I have our two big ripe tomatoes. They are also cut into rings. And then I have our onions. There are two onions, and then we have one knob of ginger and 2 cloves of garlic, also mashed just roughly mashed. And then I have 1 tablespoon of cumin, or 1 tablespoon of curry powder, and then 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of cumin. And then we have a beef cube and 4 tablespoons of cooking oil. So into our today's recipe, we're gonna be using all this, but if you're allergic to any and you want to follow my recipe or my idea, please do eliminate what you are allergic to. So kindly do consider to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. In this channel we cook, we clean, and we try to save money by making our own products in the kitchen. So thank you so much. So here is our beef that we bought, we washed, and we cut it into strips. And we've been boiling this beef for the last 20 minutes, whereby we kept in some water that was above the beef, and the beef is now boiled and it's dry. As you all can see, the cooking pot head started to turn golden brown. Now we are just going to go in with our oil that I've introduced to you earlier. Thereafter, we're gonna stir like that. We've just kept in some little oil for now. We might add more to make our beef golden brown as we move on. You do this onto a higher flame. So we are going to go in with 1 tablespoon of mixed garlic and ginger. Remember, we took 1 knob of ginger and 2 cloves of garlic, and we mashed, or we pounded them together. And now we are going to marinate our beef. We are not going to wait until our beef is dry. We are just going to marinate it, or put all our spices at this particular point, so that our spices can soak into our beef as it's still at this particular point. Because we are making wet fry, we are not trying to make our beef to be so dry or so crunchy. So at this particular point, we start to put in our spices or our seasoning. So we're gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of salt. We'll put that into your beef. So we've just used our natural garlic and ginger because it's more nutritious, and it's so good when you are using that than the powdered one. So we have all the powdered spices, but we just prefer this one because we are more natural, and this one also helps into your throat or whatever issues that you have, inflammation issues. So we're gonna put in our onions that we cut. We had to cut like 2 big onions. Super amazing. So like that, you have to leave your onions to cook. Now we are going to cover our cooking pot and let this simmer for a little bit until all the onions are succulent. So our beef is starting to turn golden brown and our onions are succulent at this particular point. Don't worry with our golden brown cooking pot. All this is because of our spices, but soon when we put in something that's so juicy, it will turn the golden cooking pot into a clean pot. So don't worry if this happens to your cooking pot, so long as it's not turning black and the smell, or it's not smelling awful like burnt. Don't worry, just keep cooking your favorite meal. That's our half a beef cube. Wow, our beef is so good. I've tasted one piece, by the way. Like, why not? Because the aroma was calling me so bad, so I came here and tasted one. Anyway, we are going well, and we are doing this on a lower flame so that our pot doesn't burn or we doesn't get that bad smell. So look at that, we're gonna put in our green capsicum at this particular point. We cut them into strips. Today we've been cutting a lot of things into strips. And then we're gonna go in with our carrots. Look at that, it's so amazing, guys. Clap for us. Like, anyways, I'm gonna ask you a question. Would you prefer to cut your seasonings or your veggies into strips or into cubes or into chunks, or it doesn't matter? Where are you, like, it doesn't matter, or you go with strips or cubes or chunks? So for us, we are doing strips today, and now our beef looks amazing. It's so delicious, guys. So yummy and so delicious. And we're gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of cumin and 1 tablespoon of curry powder. We put that in. Those are now our seasoning, but don't limit yourself. If you like a lot of spices, like different types of spices into your beef, I know you know your taste, so go with your favorite spices. For us, we're gonna just use that. And now you're gonna turn your beef like that so that the spices and everything soaks in or blends in well. So we've been cooking this for 3 minutes, and now we're gonna go in with a full tablespoon of our tomato paste. We covered it a little because you don't want to lose the color of your green pepper bells. You have to be so careful when you're trying to cover this. You cover a little bit, you uncover to check everything. So like that. Look at that color, guys. Oh me, it's so good, so nice and so delicious, guys. Wow. And everything smells so amazing. This is so amazing, guys. Look at that. So good. So at this particular point, if you don't want to put in tomatoes, like, you can do away with tomatoes and just let your beef simmer or cook like this. But for us, we cut our tomatoes into rings, and also we are depending on that tomato stew or soup or the water that we have into tomatoes to make our to make some little juice into our beef. So we're gonna cover this and let this simmer for 3 minutes so that our tomatoes can cook until they're succulent. So here is our wet fry beef. Here it is. This is how it looks like, and this one is ready. You can serve this when hot with your maybe boiled rice, your carotid rice. You can serve this with ugali. You can eat this with spaghetti. You can eat it with macaroni, whatever it is. Or you can eat it with crepes. You can eat it with chapati. Just serve this with whatever you have, like any carbs that you have, and enjoy your delicious meal. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please do consider to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and leave your genuine comment down below. And I'm gonna taste. Wow, this is a bigger piece. Wow. Okay, if you cut your meat into strips, this is how they come out. So delicious.